Hey guys, unless you have been living under a rock, you will know about Battle Royale games. They are huge right now, but for anyone that is unaware of what Battle Royale is, think Hunger Games and you'll get the idea. Now, there are some massive Battle Royale games such as Fortnite and PUBG, but I am specifically looking at the Battle Royale games under the .io genre. But without further ado, let's get into this list. At number 5, we have MobG.io. The game has a cartoon-style theme and fast-paced rounds. As with all Battle Royale games, the aim is to be the last person standing, but in MobG there are some cool additional features such as power-ups. These range from extra speed to help you move faster, to quicker healing and additional shield to prevent you from taking much damage. The game also has a nice weapon selection including the flamethrower, minigun and even the powerful ray gun. There are some downsides to it though, which is why I've ranked it at number 5. Unfortunately, you will be playing against AI due to unavailability to play against other players. There is something about that which makes it feel less satisfying compared to when you outskill a real person. However, I will admit it was quite fun playing this for a while. Another issue I had was that there is some sort of aim assist when you get close to an enemy. This defeats the point of skillful play and accuracy, but for any beginner wanting to get into Battle Royale or struggling with other games, this may be a perfect stepping stone on your way to getting better at this style of game. At number 4, it's Foes.io. This game comes from the developers of Mumu.io, so has a smooth feel to it. This was the earliest released .io Battle Royale game and still has certain features that none of the other games have, such as vehicles. The rounds are also really fast, which makes it enjoyable as it prevents camping or passive play. I'm sure a lot of you may be wondering, why have I not heard of this game? Well, it was let down due to a lack of updates and over time has become less and less popular. The initial release was great, and after a number of quick updates, it reduced to very little and then eventually none, which is a shame as it had a lot of potential. In the number 3 spot is the latest release, which is BuildRoyale.io. Although the game is still relatively new, it is increasing in popularity, and that comes down to its similarity to the biggest game in the world right now, Fortnite. Prior to this game, there was no option of building in any of the Battle Royale games. Now you can build with wood, brick or metal, and even jump over these builds if the battle gets too intense. I have ranked this as number 3 as it has not been out for very long, but still has some major updates to come, including duos and potentially squads, which would make it much more interesting.
My dreams among the stars while I'm standing on the pavement, spinning around, lost and found, just trying to make a statement. Lift the weight off my shoulders and set me free. With the birds in the sky is where I'd like to be, without gravity to hold us down. Together we on the side of the clouds.
The second position goes to ZomsRoyale.io. Based on aesthetics alone, this game wins all day long. Without a doubt, it is the most polished of the games, with its insane variety of skins and themes. It is quite clear the game has been inspired by Fortnite, including the drop from the plane to begin the round, which is a great feature. There is a huge range of weapons you can find, and regular updates to the map, which keeps it exciting. Another huge bonus for anyone that may be easily bored is the constant events and limited time game modes released by ZomsRoyale. These range from a crazy 50 vs 50 battle to collecting power-ups and becoming a superhero mode. The developers seem to have their business heads screwed on as they introduced microtransactions early on, but unfortunately I am judging this from the perspective of a player. And although the fundamentals of the game are good, certain aspects just don't feel right, such as the slow movement of the player. It feels sluggish and is a key aspect for a good player to win. I'm not saying the game is not enjoyable, but there are certain issues that need fixing to achieve a really enjoyable gaming experience. And yes, you will have already guessed it, the winner is Surviv.io. The rest of the games in this list have copied the big Battle Royale games, and of course Surviv has too, but there are some really original features that have set this apart from the rest. These include the scope system that increases your field of view, and also the war bunkers released with certain updates that are building up the story behind the island. From a technical viewpoint, the addition of keybinds is a huge difference between Surviv and all the other competitors. For a .io game, that is above and beyond expectations, so shout out to the developers. There are always improvements that can be made though, and a huge one for Surviv would be the character cosmetics. It has adapted the classic blank circle, which many of you know from the days of Agar.io, but really could do with some detailed skins. Also, spawning is random at the moment, so a system to decide where to spawn or drop on the island would be helpful. That sums up my ranking of the Battle Royale games. Is there anything I missed? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Links for all the games are also in the description below so you can check them out. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching and see you soon.